What is up? This is Taylor from Flow State, ESTP 817836, sexual, social, danger baron, convict. If you are new here, please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment and share the videos anywhere you think that they would be useful. If you want to support the channel, go on over to the Patreon. I just got it set up, and there is one premium content video, and it is an analysis and breakdown of the C.S. Joeseph Confidentiality Agreement. So if that is something you're interested in, check it out. Otherwise, I'm going to try to upload stuff to the Patreon a bit more regularly. Shout out to my first patron, Harold. Appreciate the support. And also, I'm going to give a shout out to my second patron, Kevin, because of the way he bought access to the video and then dipped the fuck out with the quickness. So you might as well hang around, in case I release some more stuff you're interested in. Jared Vaughan says that Chase, like fellow ENTP Socrates who went against the grain, marches to the beat of a different drummer. Like Socrates, it will only be a matter of time until he is proven right. That process is already underway. Chase has another 1,000 videos to do. By the end of those 1,000 videos, you will see he has covered his tracks. Wish he didn't have so many other commitments, so he could devote full time to Jungian personality typology and 0 time to MBTI, which the masses continue to worship, but is in the process of becoming obsolete. I responded, "Hey, will you do a video collab with me? I'll interview you about what his nuts taste like and why you aren't ashamed to be sucking them in public like this. LOL." So his response was, and I managed to catch a screenshot of this just in time before it was gone forever. Jared replies, "I'm going to delete this post shortly as I made the mistake of throwing pearls before swine that Chase is smart enough not to make." And then he deleted it, which got me thinking there's a lot of people confused about the pearls before swine thing. Maybe we should talk about it. First of all, without getting bogged down in it, Chase is not an ENTP. He's just not. There's not a scrap of TI anywhere around the dude. He's an ENFP, but that's a different topic for a different video. This whole thing's just kind of embarrassing. He's not like Socrates. He's not super busy. Not everyone who marches to the beat of their own drum is brilliant. Actually, most of them aren't brilliant. Most of them are just fucking loony. The chances of Chase being the next Socrates are so astronomically slim that, he's just not. We can listen to him talk and we know that he's not the next Socrates. I think that the fact that he's trying to position himself in a light like that is even more evidence that it's really not the case. I mean, there's a ton of hubris. Hubris has a delusional component. Chase doesn't really seem super grounded in reality, does he? As far as the 1,000 videos go, knock yourself out. Hopefully people stop watching them. And the MBTI straw man, get that out of there. Nobody's talking about MBTI. He might have 1,000 more videos left in him, but at this rate, they're all gonna be shitty live streams that he edits the fuck out of. Oh, the MBTI thing at the end there, that's just a straw man argument. Get that shit the fuck out of here. And as for pearls before swine, that's for Jesus is saying to his disciples to not waste your words on people who are not going to hear logical, reasonable discussions. People are closed off to a two-way discussion, which Chase has proved time and again that he is. Exactly that. So it's ironic that he likes to use this phrase. But what Jesus certainly wasn't saying to his disciples was, here's a cop-out for every time you get shut the fuck down. Next time you stick your foot in your mouth, use this to get out of it. That's not what he's saying. You just bitch the fuck out. Y'all treat it like it's just the eject button, the emergency escape from conversations. Oh, pearls before swine. Back yourself into a corner there. So here's what it's not. It's not a cop-out. It's not the ejector seat for a hard conversation. If you get your back against the wall or somebody makes you look like an idiot because you're swinging off another man's dick, this isn't the escape parachute. Kind of the opposite. It's telling somebody like me I should not waste my time engaging in discussions with somebody like you who has no interest in hearing the truth or learning anything, somebody who's just going to push an ideology regardless. But the thing is, I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking about you. Hopefully people watch this. Hopefully it gives them some perspective on the dogma. But yeah, when Jesus said that, his intentions were not to help people run away when they stick their foot in their mouth. But it's not all your fault because you're following. The real patient zero of misusing this phrase is C.S. Joeseph. I've heard him do it several times. I do happen to have one clip here I didn't dig up anymore, but this demonstrates it pretty thoroughly. So let's go ahead and watch that. Then after that, we're going to take a look at what Jordan Peterson has to say about the quote. I think that he's probably a bigger authority on these sort of things than either me or Chase.
We have Kangan Krishna, Sarmu Pegu, who's next. So let's see what we have here. Okay, someone typed in all caps. And they say, C.S. Joeseph, it's high time you come out and defend what you preach against critique. That's what anybody does to establish claims. It's a healthy dialogue meant to check our inaccuracies and flaws of our argument. It's the basis of academic learning, which is crucial in order to engage in truths rather than falsities. And your remark and style dismissing people who want to have a discussion with you regarding your position through personal attacks also doesn't help. If somebody has a great, undefeatable claim, then it should be accepted regardless of people's background. If you do not agree, then fight the argument by defeating the argument and not the history of the character of the person. And today I have lost all inch of my respect for you. It's disgusting and cowardly. If you're so right, prove them wrong. Do not attack their humanity, you donkey pseudo-nerd profiting off people through your false propaganda. Your viewers are as dumb as you. They know nothing about Jungian typology because they learnt nothing but your false propaganda, which they unfortunately and questionably believe it's true. I feel sorry for your viewers, I really do. They deserve better than a false teacher. My response, it is written, don't give that which is holy to the dogs, neither throw your pearls before the pigs, lest perhaps they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. What does that mean? That means, like, if you want me to debate you on a topic, then, like, I mean, there's got to be, you know, like, I'm just not going to just do that. Like, I mean, fine, you know, make videos. I mean, I'm making videos, make videos, you know, call me out and show me specifically where I am correct with actual research and actual evidence instead of just being like, hey, you're this, this, and this. As far as I can tell, I'm one of the few people actually citing sources here and using reference material.
You know, if people meet as equals in a conversation, they both enter it knowing they don't know everything. But if they meet on an ideological battleground, that isn't what's happening at all. And so there's this old saying in the New Testament, which is a very harsh saying, which is, don't cast pearls before swine. It's really a rough saying. It's certainly not something you would regard as merciful. But what it means is, if you're talking, honestly, you're actually trying to have a conversation, and the person isn't listening, you should shut up. Because you aren't who they think you are. And you're not where you think you are. You're somewhere else. And you need to sort out exactly where you are and continue the conversation in that vein. If there's no real communication occurring, that's not going to happen.